Hello and good evening, viewers. Thank you for joining me for Science TV Brief News. You are with me, Ruth Wairemo, and my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Tobias Omondi. On to our first item. President William Ruto said that yesterday's by-elections sent a strong message from the people of Kenya, demonstrating their support for a team with a clear agenda, plan, and vision for the country. He emphasized that rhetoric and sloganeering alone cannot replace concrete policies that resonate with the citizens. Speaking during the launch of the Mau Summit dual carriageway construction, Ruto urged Kenyans to differentiate between leaders with actionable plans and those leaders without. He cautioned against being swayed by empty promises and political slogans. The president's remarks underline his administration's focus on delivery and long-term development, highlighting the importance of practical strategies over mere political rhetoric. Officials hope that initiatives like the Mau Summit Highway will reflect this commitment to progress. Moving on to other news. Democracy for Citizens Party leader Rigathi Gachagua has extended warm congratulations to Douglas Masikonde, David Warui, and Dickson Okwiri Aduda on their victories in the Narok Township, Kariobangi North, and Kisa East Ward elections. The leaders secured wins in closely contested races, reflecting strong support from their constituents. Rigathi Gachagua praised the winners for their dedication and commitment to serving the people, noting that their success signals public confidence in their leadership. He emphasized the importance of continued service and accountability in their new roles. The DCP leader also commended residents of these wards for actively participating in the electoral process, highlighting that civic engagement is key to strengthening democracy and ensuring that elected leaders reflect the will of the people. Moving on, the Bomet Court has sentenced 3 men to 35 years in prison each after being found guilty of raping a woman in Chepalungu, Bomet County. The men, Carlos Sigei, his brother Weldon Sigei, and Anderson Sigei, were convicted following a thorough trial. The trio was arrested in December 2023 after a video circulating online showing them involved in the act. The footage played a key role in the investigation and in subsequent prosecution. Moving on, efforts to disarm and reintegrate offenders linked to armed groups have gained momentum following the launch of Counseling, Guidance and Technical Training Center at Shimo Tewa prison in Mombasa County. The center aims to equip inmates with skills and to support them in successfully rejoining society after their sentences. Speaking at the launch near the prisons department, Dr. Salome Biako highlighted the government's commitment to rehabilitating inmates by improving infrastructure and providing tailored programs. She stressed that the initiatives prepares prisoners for life after incarceration and helps reduce repeat offenses. The project is part of a wider reforms in the prison system focusing on vocational training, counseling, and social reintegration. Officials believe that initiatives like this can transform lives, strengthen communities, and contribute to national security by curbing involvement in armed groups. Non-governmental organizations championing the rights of childcare workers have renewed appeals to secure and supportive workplaces for domestic employees. They argue that safer and better equipped environments enable caregivers to deliver high-quality care to the children that they look after. A multi-stakeholder forum on sexual and gender-based violence was held in Kisumu. The groups under their coalition, Violence Against Women, emphasized the importance of enhancing the welfare of children workers. They noted that improving working conditions will raise staff morale and improve overall performance. Moving on, Kenya has requested China to reduce tariffs on key agricultural products, including coffee, tea, and avocados, in a bid to increase exports and narrow the trade gap between the two countries. The move aims to make Kenyan produce more competitive in the Chinese market. In 2024, imported goods worth approximately 582 billion from China, while exports to China were only about 38 billion shillings. The significant trade imbalance has prompted the calls for improved market access for Kenyan farmers. And finally, General Nota Ntan Naaman has been sworn in as the transitional president of Guinea-Bissau following a military takeover that ousted President Umaro Sissoco Embalo. The new leader, who was previously the army chief of staff and a close ally of Embalo, will oversee a one-year transition period. The coup comes amid opposition accusations that Embalo lost the recent presidential election that orchestrated the takeover to cover up his defeat. The military takeover occurred just before provisional results were to be announced, raising concerns about the disruption of the electoral process. And with that, we come to the end of the news. Thank you so much for staying tuned. You've been with me, Ruth Wairimo, with my son interpreter doing the voicing, Tobias Omondi. Goodbye.